On the 24th of February 2023, 3 days after her disappearance, the headless corpse of 28-year-old Abby Choi was discovered at a Tai Po village house in Hong Kong. Reportedly, some of her body parts were hidden inside a refrigerator, and some of them were cooked. The police therefore classified the case as murder. Choi was reported missing after she failed to pick up her daughter from school as she normally did, and she last entered the car driven by her hired driver, who is also her ex-brother-in-law. Meat slicer and electric saw were also found at the scene, according to police statements to the press. According to news reports, Choi first debuted as an influencer before she subsequently expanded her career into mainstream media. She was known as a fashion icon who could mix and match pieces in ways that made her a trendsetter, and she had more than 100,000 followers on Instagram. She also regularly attended the Paris Fashion Week and had been featured in several magazines including Elle, Harper's Bazaar and Vogue. Less than 2 weeks before her death, Choi was featured on the cover of fashion and luxury lifestyle magazine L'Officiel Monaco. Police first arrested 3 suspects one of them was Choi's former brother-in-law Anthony Kwong Konkit, who was her hired driver, while the other 2 were the first suspect's parents, who both used to be Choi's parents-in-law before she divorced her first husband Alex Kwong. Kong Kai Choi married Alex Kwong when she was 18 years old, and had 2 children during their 3-year-long marriage before it ended with a divorce on an unknown date. Afterwards, Choi married her current husband Chris Tam, who Alex Kwong later became the 4th to be arrested after he unsuccessfully tried to escape Hong Kong by boat. It was alleged that the death of Choi was masterminded by her former father-in-law Kwong Kao, a former policeman who was previously accused of rape. The motive was believed to be the result of a money dispute, and a luxury apartment believed to be bought by Choi before putting it under her former father-in-law's name. On the 26th of February 2023, the police found Choi's severed head and several of her ribs inside a pot of cooked soup. At the same time, the police arrested a 5th suspect in connection to the killing, a 47-year-old Denji Shiwing, a mistress of Kwong Kao. She was said to have helped hide Alex Kwong before his apparent attempt to flee Hong Kong. The search for the other missing hands and torso and other body parts remained ongoing. More than 100 officers were mobilized to search for the other missing body parts. Currently, the police were searching through the Northeast New Territories landfill in Tarkwooling for the missing hands and torso. They are also currently questioning the villagers to seek more information needed to solve the case. 29 DNA testing results revealed in March 2023 that the recovered head belonged to Choi. On the 27th of February 2023, the police proceeded with murder charges against Alex Kwong, his brother and father, while charging Alex Kwong's mother with perverting the course of justice. All 4 suspects, who were officially charged in court, were denied bail and would be held in remand pending investigations. Their cases are adjourned to the 8th of May 2023. Pointing was charged with abetting a murder suspect, but she is currently released on bail. Not only that, it came to light that Alex Kwong was a suspect behind 7 alleged cases of theft that occurred for nearly a decade before Choi was killed, and had once absconded despite being scheduled to appear in court in 2015. Hence, Kwong was charged in court for these cases as well. On the 2nd of March 2023, a 6th suspect, 41-year-old Lam Shun, was arrested on suspicion of aiding and abetting Kwong to escape Hong Kong by boat for a payment sum of $300,000. Lam was an employee of a yacht rental company. Lam, who was charged on the 6th of March, was granted bail. A 7th suspect, named Irene Pun Howian, a 29-year-old Hong Konger and friend of Alex Kwong, was also arrested in Shenzhen, China on the 7th of March for abetting Kwong in his attempted escape from Hong Kong, and she was handed over to the Hong Kong authorities. Pun was charged on the 8th of March and later granted bail of $50,000, but she was given a travel ban to prevent her from leaving Hong Kong. According to the laws of Hong Kong, a conviction for murder carries the mandatory sentence of life imprisonment. Originally, the death penalty was the sole legal punishment for murder in Hong Kong before it was fully abolished in 1993, allowing judges to instead impose life sentences as the permissible penalty for murder. In another development of the case, Choi's mother filed a court injunction to forbid Kwang Kao from selling the property linked to her daughter's murder and to seek a declaration that her daughter was the beneficiary owner of that apartment. The case of Choi's killing brought shock to the whole community of Hong Kong, as well as making headlines internationally. The high-profile nature of the crime has also brought to light several notorious murder cases that happened in the past.